I'm delighted for them. Chris Hughton's doing a magnificent job, and the quicker they sort his contract out, the better it will be for everyone. I think what's happened in the last sort of 10 or 12 games is what will happen throughout the season. Is that Newcastle will get some fantastic results, but they'll also get some poor results. And Chris set his target of Premier League survival at the beginning of the season, and I'm pretty confident that they'll do that. I've seen enough in the opening games that there'll be three teams worse than them, and in fact it wouldn't surprise me if they finish where they are now, which is about mid-table.
Why do you think this whole contract negotiations dragged on so long?
I haven't got a clue. I don't know. I'm not inside the club anymore, so I wouldn't know. But all I know is he's doing a great job. He brought them back up to the Premier League, and he steadied the ship. They're now in sitting comfortably in mid-table. Haven't had some very good results, so I don't know.
Looking at the main man, Andy Carroll, now, a striker very much in your mould almost, and you must be impressed by how he's come on this season.
I've been hugely impressed by the way he started the season. He's scoring goals, he's bringing people into the game, he's got a good touch, good in the air, he's running the channels. So the future, if he used to do most things right, then the future could be very, very bright for him. He's got to continue. Deservedly got his England call up, and I thought he was the best of a bad bunch on the night for England. So if he wants it, then there's more caps there for him.
Now you've worked with him, obviously. What makes him such a frightening player?
Well, he's got a talent. He's got an aggression about him. He wants to score goals. He wants to improve and get better. I'm pretty sure he will do.
Do you think he's got it within him to maybe curb some of the more controversial elements of his lifestyle and be one of the best players?
I do, yeah. He's only young. He's 21. Young guys make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. It's how you learn and how you get over them. That's the important thing. And if you can learn how to live off the pitch, then the future, as I said, will be great for him.
Coming up on the weekend, quite a good time to be playing Chelsea all of a sudden. And can you see them maybe getting a result against the champions?
Well, they've had one or two poor results, Chelsea, in the league of late, so they won't be relishing the prospect of going to St James's Park. Newcastle, on the other hand, have got one or two injuries and suspensions themselves. So all in all, it should be a good game. With Newcastle getting stuffed 5 at Bolton last week, you wouldn't put it past them, the way their season's going, to go and beat Chelsea.
What do you think's going wrong at Chelsea at the moment?
Well, they've had a lot of injuries and suspensions as well. I mean, when you take Terry out, Lampard out, Sen out, if you were to remove any team's best players, then they would struggle. Of course, with the Ray Wilkins situation, that doesn't look as if it's helped either. But Chelsea will be fine. They'll be there or thereabouts still at the end of the season.
We're just a week away now from the big decision in Zurich. Where do you think we are then in the bidding process?
I don't know where we are, but all I can say is that we've a lot of people have worked very hard. We're confident that we've put in an excellent bid. Got great stadiums, great transport systems, tremendous fans. Got one of the best leagues in the world, so we feel we've got a strong bid, but we know we're up against stiff competition. We're sending a strong delegation over to Zurich next Tuesday and Wednesday for the announcement, which will be on Thursday. So everyone will be pushing hard and working hard for those last few days, and then we'll all be sitting with our fingers crossed and hoping and praying.
And of course, last time we hosted a major football event, you obviously remember it very well, Euro '96, you were the star of the show, and what would it mean to football in England to have the World Cup here?
Well, as you said, I was fortunate enough to play in Euro '96, and from a playing perspective, it was sensational to play at Wembley in that type of atmosphere, and to see the joy that you can bring to everyone. I mean, that Holland game where we won 4-1 was the best atmosphere I've played in, certainly in an England shirt, bar none. So if that's anything to go by, then that can only be strong for us as well. And the way the world is today with the economic climate, I think that it would be great for our country. I think more than most, our fans deserve it. It's been a long time since we had the last World Cup here, and the fans love the football over here, and they want their football here. They want their football to do well. They dream of doing well, and I think they deserve it as much as anyone.